Hey, what up, family? I think I'm gonna start doing daily journal entries for at least actually documenting my story of what's going on right now. You know, as I walk down here to this McDonald's to get my kids something to eat. Today is another day at the motel. I only have what's today? Monday. I only got 2 days left there, so I gotta see what I can do as far as getting the money up for an extension on the motel for at least another week until my paychecks come, which I know from the one job is coming on next Thursday night. I don't know about the other job. I think we get paid around the same time. I gotta talk to the boss lady tomorrow when I see her, because I work with her all day tomorrow. So luckily for me, I'll be able to talk to her, and find out what's really going on. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be around the same time. So hopefully for me, all that gonna work out. Keeping fingers crossed and prayers up to the Most High, because I know the Most High got me. I know God gonna see me through this, because I have a preliminary approval, y'all, for an apartment. The only thing stopping me for real is this $307 rental collection I gotta pay off, and right now I ain't got that either. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I gotta come up with that. I gotta make sure I have the first month's rent, which I got a grant from my job, little Hope program that helps employees out in situations like this. Plus I gotta figure out, I need to make sure I got the money for the moving expenses. I'm talking about the moving truck and shit. Not to mention I gotta pay off any bills that I need as far as for utilities wise, to make sure that I can have those turned on when I move as well. So it's a lot, dog. I ain't even gonna hold you. And with me being the only one working, because I'm down here in Atlanta, Georgia, you heard me? I ain't from here, so I ain't got no family down here, so I really ain't got nobody for real. I mean, I got support from my co-workers for, mental support, moral support to keep me uplifted and everything through all these trials and tribulations and whatnot. But other than that, I ain't got nobody. So it's just me, my wife, my 2 kids. I believe we gonna get through this, man. It's just, it's one hell of a battle. It's one hell of a steep uphill battle that I've been fighting literally for this year. 2025 has been truly a rough year for me. But, in the midst of all that, I'm trying to keep, my spirits high and whatnot, man. I've had my share of wins this year, man. I've had my wins, so I can't say this year been a complete loss, but, I've had, but it damn sure isn't, my greatest year. But, what they always say, man, minor setback for a major comeback. And if this is really a minor setback, I ain't gonna call this a minor setback, but if we're gonna look at this as a minor setback, the comeback damn sure gonna be major as fuck. And I mean major, my friend. Just trying to keep my mental stable, man. I don't hear people talking to me, with their opinions and, what they gotta say about me and whatnot. You a man, why did you allow this to happen? Woo, da da da. I'ma use the Chicago way of talking for that part real quick, because there's way too much to get into. I really don't feel like doing it in this video. But yeah, man, but it's like that, that ain't helping with the mental stability right now. I'm trying to keep my head up. Folk want to kick you when you down, right? And it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I ain't mad at nobody, but my whole thing is always gonna be this, dog. If you ain't gonna help me in any way, shape, form, or fashion, keep your 2 cents to yourself, because I damn sure ain't that broke. I'm out here grinding harder than ever and thinking of new and, more creative ways to make money. So it ain't like I'm out here just sitting like a bump on a log, dog. I'm out here trying to figure this shit out. I'm out here trying to get to the bag. I'm working 2 jobs right now. I'm creating content. I'm back to creating content like I told folks I was going to. You feel me? And I also, for those who don't know, you hear me? I got the little affirmation pack that you can actually get off of what is it called? It's gum something. I'm gonna drop the link in the description below. You feel me? So y'all can get go cop that affirmation pack. You feel me? They only $5, y'all. So if so all my folks out there that smoke weed, dog. If you got money to smoke weed, you got money to buy this. You know, I ain't begging nobody, but you know, I'm trying to help people better their lives as well. Like, we all on this journey. We all got some kind of a struggle going on right now. But yeah, man, if y'all want to, the description will be below for the downloadable or printable affirmation pack, man, with at least 31 affirmations. It's a monthly, it's a month worth of affirmations, you know, to help y'all, you know, transform your lives as well, because I'm doing this myself, dog. Like, you know, anytime I really truly believe that God got me, you feel me? You know what I mean? Things, you know, things take place, magic happens. You know what I mean? I got this far, you feel me? I didn't even think I was gonna get approved, dog. I was scared because I was like, damn, that eviction on my rental history gonna F me up, because everybody I was hitting up, you feel me? They was all like, no, that will automatically deny you. And I'm just like, well, damn, cuz, like, you feel me? But, you know what I mean? Then I got to these people and they was like, well, you know, we could work with it. We work with people in your situation, because it's like, I explained everything. Like, this didn't happen because I slipped. Well, I was slipping. Let's take self accountability for myself and my mistakes in this whole little situation. I did slip up. I should have been on my P's and Q's, but I wasn't. I got too, you know, comfortable with, you know, my wife was working at the time, and it seemed like every time we did get into any kind of a jam, her mom, you know, came through and bailed us out. This time that didn't happen. You know, and I didn't have a second job after she lost her job. I was trying to find a second job. I was trying to let these damn trucks go by because they loud as hell. But, you know, every time I was trying to find a second job, wasn't nobody trying to hire me. Either they didn't call me, or, you know, the one people I came to the interview and everything, bro, sat down for the interview in the building and all. I was on time and everything, on point. And folks didn't even come out to even talk to me, cuz, like, shit crazy, homies. Like, and then next, you know, we got an email, you know, saying that the job was no longer opened, or I forgot what it was that happened. But I was like, damn, like, y'all could at least came out and spoke to me, man. Like, y'all ain't even had, you know, that much respect for me to even come and speak to me. So, you know, a lot been going on, a lot been happening. But, you know, it is what it is, man. We here now at this point. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I just gotta figure out how to, you know, get to that light, man, because there's a lot of obstacles in the way of that light, you hear me? But my spirits are very high, you know, even in the midst of all of the, you know, all of the negativity going on with people talking and having their opinions, you know, no disrespect to them at all. Like I told my wife earlier, man, y'all are allowed to have y'all opinions, you feel me? I gotta just grow thicker skin, that's all it is to it, you know. I just gotta grow thicker skin and not get so in my feelings when folk be talking, because it's like, you know, I'm gonna get through this one way or another. God got me, you know, my family got me. Shout out to my family, man. They are truly the real ones in this situation, especially my sister. Even though she get on my nerves, she is the biggest pain in my ass. I will not lie, the biggest pain in my ass. But I gotta admit, you know, and give credit where credit is due. She do know how to get things done, and she damn sure has been, like, you know, the most positive person I've spoken to, other than, you know, co-workers around me, since this whole thing began. You feel me? So, you know, shout out to everybody who has helped me stay, you know, in high spirits and everything throughout this whole thing. My job, I'm not gonna give the name. If they ever see this video, they know who they are. But, you know, everybody, my bros, my brothers, you know what I mean, everybody who's helped me through this, man, I really do appreciate y'all. And without further ado, man, just like me, I'm gonna stay resilient, stay strong, stay pushing. I want y'all to do the same, man. God bless. I'm about to go in here and get this food.